Thank you, Governor Baker, Lieutenant Governor Polito, and Secretary Turco, for the opportunity to lead this agency and for the trust you have placed in me. I promise to fulfill that trust and to earn it every day from the people of the Commonwealth and with the men and women of the Massachusetts State Police. The overwhelming number of troopers deliver the highest level of service, shift by shift, hour by hour, call by call. They are proud of the work they do and of the oath that they take. From every level of the department, they have consistently told me that they want to be the ones to restore the prestige and the stature of the Massachusetts State Police. I have confidence in their ability to meet that goal, and I will commit every resource to helping them do so. The leadership team I assemble will support them and work alongside of them to restore the public's trust in the badge that we wear. We look inward and outward as we pursue this mission. The Massachusetts State Police culture is shaped largely at the State Police Academy. I will direct the Academy staff to rely less on a paramilitary approach and to focus more on the development of the skills necessary to navigate the modern policing environment. We will stress skills such as empathy, de-escalation, identification of vulnerable populations, and the response to emerging public safety threats. Make no mistake, however, the State Police Academy will remain challenging and difficult, perhaps more so than ever. Another focus of mine will be proactively seeking new opportunities to expand diversity within the department. As a first step, I will direct the MSP Office of Diversity and Equal Opportunity to immediately review our options for promoting female and minority members into key positions. The department will continue to pursue more opportunities to expand recruitment and to build a department that better reflects all the communities we serve. I look forward to sharing more details on this process in the near future. The public expects and deserves the highest standards from its state police. There is work we must do to close the gap between promise and performance. I will implement mandatory ethics training for all members, focusing on time and attendance and duty to supervise, issues at the heart of the failures of Troop E. I will ensure that all Troop E internal investigations are completed, and that, where investigation finds wrongdoing, the cases for terminated or retired troopers are referred to the State Retirement Board for pension forfeiture consideration. The Massachusetts State Police has a rich and proud history. I embrace that history, and I intend to carry it forward, which requires that we as a department take pride in both our strengths and our weaknesses. The diligence, innovation, and expertise that we bring to the table are second to none. I am deeply proud of this organization, which is why I embrace an obligation to learn from our mistakes, to correct them, and to ensure that they do not occur again. We will not tolerate theft from the public or conduct inconsistent with our values. We will strive to ensure that the public receives the quality of services that they have paid for and that they rightly expect. I will work closely with Secretary Turco to expand the State Police legal section. This is crucial to my commitment to more timely disciplinary procedures and improved transparency through the nearly 2,000 plus public records requests we receive each year. We will continue with our efforts to improve accountability and officer safety through the use of automated vehicle location technologies in state police cruisers, and through our pending procurement to deploy body-worn cameras and dashboard cameras. These efforts will depend in part on successful negotiations with our union. And finally, we will continue to work with the embedded Office of the Inspector General's Division of State Police Oversight to perform internal audits and track the department's progress towards accreditation at state and national levels. I am optimistic and energized about the future of the Massachusetts State Police. That optimism is based upon and supported by the incredibly brave and dedicated work the state police perform, individually and collectively. From keeping roads and highways safe, to investigating violent crimes, to performing vital anti-gang and narcotics works, they are some of the finest police professionals anywhere. Today, I have introduced some key themes and initial reforms that I would like to get started on immediately. In the coming weeks, I plan to present additional reforms that will deepen the department's commitment to improve accountability, increase diversity, and restore public trust. I consider this opportunity to be the greatest gift of my professional life. The opportunity to lead and serve the men and women who serve and protect the Commonwealth. Thank you.
Questions on topic?
Colonel, you mentioned a bunch of different reforms you want to put in place. Has the state police to date moved quickly enough to restore public trust and put reforms in that it needs?
I believe that we've established a firm foundation to do that we've moved to begin these reforms, but that there's still a lot of work to be done. And I'm encouraged, I'm excited about the opportunity to move these programs forward and move them in a way that they're sustained and that they continue and that the citizens can continue to get benefit from those programs.
Are there any programs of Colonel Gilpin's that you're going to reshape or cancel or change in any way?
No, I think many of the programs that Colonel Gilpin has initiated have set us on the right pathway. She has turned the state police in the direction towards reform. We are on that pathway. I would like to see us continue on that pathway, obviously. I do have some ideas of my own and some ideas that I'll be rolling out in the near future. And again, excited for that opportunity and excited to continue to move the department forward for the benefit of all the citizens of the Commonwealth.
Would you say that you're trying to accelerate the pace of some of the reforms that have been started?
I would say that we are looking forward to continuing to move these projects forward. I think we're getting very close on some of them, and I'm excited and optimistic that we're going to get them over the finish line, and that we'll continue to move those reforms forward and institutionalize them.
What do you think the biggest obstacle that remains in the way of getting back on trust?
I think the biggest obstacle always is words are hollow. It's actions that will move the department forward, and I'm looking forward to put those actions in place. We've already done that significantly. We've made some very meaningful changes and reforms under Colonel Gilpin, and I look forward to bringing those across the finish line and building those out for the full benefit of the department.
What exactly is that book?
So, to the extent the vehicle, the AVL or the vehicle trackers and the body-worn cameras are subject to discussions with the union, as I referred to in my comments. I would like to move those forward. We have some new leadership over at the union, and I'm optimistic that we will be able to move those forward.
What exactly will those actions be to restore public confidence, and also how will you restore morale within the state police?
I think the way you restore morale in state police is that you highlight the good that is being done every day. What my wish is that the officers that overwhelmingly come to work and do the that they have an opportunity to define what the state police is and what the state police value is to the citizens of the Commonwealth. It upsets me, it angers me that a few have been able to define the Massachusetts State Police, and I'm committed to ensuring that that doesn't continue, that those actions cease. And again, I think at the end of the day, we'll be judged by actions and not our words.
So exactly what, sorry, the first part of my question was what exactly are those actions going to be that you'll take to restore public confidence?
So as I indicated in some of my comments, and I'll just quickly go back to them, the institution of mandatory ethics training. Again, ethics training is very focused on the issues that allowed the Troop E condition to evolve. I would certainly that would be one of the very quick things that I would roll out. The other thing that I think is important is that aspect of improving diversity across the job. I think it's important that we reflect the communities that we police in. And so I'll be seeking, again, after consultation with our Office of Diversity and Equal Opportunity, be seeking to look at those positions and see if there are opportunities that exist for us there.
There was a court filing the other day filed in one of the cases in which it said that supervisors were part of those directing troopers to take quote-unquote ghost shifts. as you complete your internal investigations, do you expect it to expand beyond the 46 current troopers that have been identified by the department?
So it's 46 troopers that we identified initially at the audit and referred over to the various prosecutorial agencies, both the U.S. and the state. Wherever the evidence takes us is where we will go. If we find supervisors were complicit in this, then we will pursue that investigation, and we will act accordingly.
You mentioned de-emphasizing the paramilitary approach at the academy. Could you talk a bit about how that approach then manifests itself throughout the ranks and what specifically you're trying to emphasize there?
So not so much a approach of de-emphasizing it, but spending less time committed to it. So as an agency that responds to large protests, First Amendment gatherings, civil unrest, there's often a need for that type of discipline and the ability to move large groups of people about in a military manner. But I think that some of the time that we devote to drill and discipline could be more appropriately assigned to, for instance, de-escalation. I think that would be interacting with subjects that are experiencing mental health issues. That could be a more valuable skill given today's modern policing environment.